Amusing Ourselves to Death by Neil Postman. Audiobook summary and review by Story Shots. We're laughing our way into intellectual oblivion, and nobody's noticed yet. Introduction. In 1985, Neil Postman predicted exactly how we would destroy ourselves, not through government censorship like Orwell feared, but through entertainment. That's the thesis of Amusing Ourselves to Death by Neil Postman. We would scroll our way into irrelevance and binge-watch ourselves into collective stupidity. The medium shapes the message, not the other way around. The format always wins. Television demands visual stimulation, emotional peaks, and constant novelty. Try explaining tax policy or constitutional law in that framework. You can't. The medium literally cannot carry complex thought. TV news presents war, famine, and political corruption the same way it presents celebrity gossip. Disconnected images designed to hold attention for 30 seconds before cutting to commercial. Here's what this means for you today. The platform you consume information on determines what you're capable of understanding. Americans are the best entertained and quite likely the least well-informed people in the Western world. Television didn't just compete with books for attention. It made sustained attention biologically harder. Serious discourse becomes impossible when everything must be entertaining. When entertainment becomes the standard for all communication, you lose the ability to discuss anything that actually matters. Education gets repackaged as edutainment. Politics becomes performance art. Religion transforms into feel-good spectacle. You can't teach calculus through entertainment. You can't build policy through sound bites. Here's the trap. If every format demands entertainment to survive, serious thought stops existing anywhere accessible. When a population becomes distracted by trivia, when cultural life is redefined as a perpetual round of entertainments, when serious public conversation becomes a form of baby talk, then a nation finds itself at risk. We won't even notice we've lost the capacity for seriousness because we'll be having too much fun to care. The conversation your news feed is preventing you from having. We think we're informed because we consume content constantly. We're actually less informed than people who read one newspaper a week because they retained context and engaged in actual thought. Every time you watch a news segment that jumps from war footage to a cooking segment in 60 seconds, your brain learns that nothing truly matters. The format teaches you that everything is equally trivial. This is why you can scroll past footage of atrocities and immediately watch a cat video without cognitive dissonance. The medium trained you for exactly that response. If television teaches anything, it is that all the world is a stage, and we are the audience. If this changed how you think about how you consume information, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. The most disturbing chapter in Amusing Ourselves to Death compares 1984 to Brave New World and shows why Huxley's vision of totalitarianism through pleasure was always the more accurate prediction. The book walks through how television specifically dismantled American childhood, why Sesame Street might be the most dangerous show ever made, and the exact mechanism by which entertainment converts citizens into consumers. Postman wrote this before the internet, before smartphones, before TikTok. Anyone concerned about attention, education, or how technology shapes thought needs to read this book. We're putting together the full summary of Amusing Ourselves to Death right now with a visual infographic and animated video. You can follow the book in the Story Shots app to get it the moment it's ready.